Good morning. Howdy, folks. Leroy is here. He woke me up in the morning. I think he's maybe having an internet issue right now, though, unfortunately. Yep, he's there in the background. That's just, for some reason, his device is not connected. Broadcast on the, I don't know what it says. All right, let me check and see if my sound is working really fast. Howdy, sound. Good morning, Craig. How's it going, man? How are we on this lovely Monday morning? And it's unmute. Okay. We are. At least I think I can hear myself correctly. All right, cool. All right, good. I can see Leroy. Leroy, if you can hear me, either use your laptop or your cell phone or switch back and forth, because I'm guessing. Oh, okay. I'm on the road heading to the warehouse. Oh, that's probably what it is then. No worries. Anthony Wilson Williams in the background. I'll be there in a couple of minutes. My phone will not let Leroy. If you can hear me, yes, we can. We can read what you're saying. No worries. Drive safe. Had some nice sales last week. Yeah, sales. Can't complain. Last week was pretty good. Sales too. They were kind of all over the place, different things. Amazon even picked up too, which I didn't even include in there, but it's boring stuff too. No one's interested in that. But hey, Carl. Hey, Anthony. How's it going, man? Hey, Tommy, Craig, everybody. Is he talking the third part? Yes, I think he is. It could be a bit of both. It could be a bit of both. You never know with Leroy. Yeah, he could have an assistant. Because Leroy he's on a different level right now. Because it's Leroy the agent now. So Leroy the agent might have Leroy the agent's assistant. Maybe he has somebody bringing him his coffee. I just have water, but that's just because I literally roll out of bed and come over here. So what can I say? Leroy's assistant, Leroy. That's right. Okay. That's good stuff. Oh man, I was waiting for him to get here. I have a whole story to tell about. I actually did something this weekend that involved moving. So, well, not really moving, but it's good stuff though. Let's see here. Yeah, I think my eBay's kind of come down to earth a little bit, but yeah, it did the last couple of days a little bit. People are still spending though. What can I say? I like it. What about you guys? What's everybody's sales been like this last weekend? Was it returning the snow chains for your money back? Nobody's gonna take it. If you saw those snow chains, they were like all rusted and bent, and they were in bad shape. Nobody wanted those nasty ass things. Oh boy, they were in bad shape, and they were bent too. You could barely bend them in shape. eBay has been great for a few months for me. Helps when I list regular. Yeah, I want to say eBay's been good for 3 weeks for me, not months, but it looked like March 2020, April 2020. It slowed down a little bit this weekend, last couple of days. That's because I literally haven't listed anything very much in a week. I've listed like a couple items here and there. This weekend I couldn't really do anything. Sales were slow for the week, but I was happy with the weekend sales. I got lazy in listing, so I got what I put in. Exactly, same for me. I really didn't list much at all. I mean, here and there, but I sourced a ton, not last couple days, but like 4 days ago, 5 days ago. I have a giant tub back there. Half of it has to go to Amazon now. So can't complain. And once Leroy's done with Anthony Wilson Williams, we'll talk about what I did this weekend. But also the weather picked up. I think that might have something to do with it. And then obviously as people have been calling it, the stimmy checks. Let's see how long those last. Oh, it's 45 degrees. It cooled off a little bit. It's gonna hit 85 in the middle of the week around here. Oh man, I missed. Oh, Paul, you did another live this weekend? I know Tommy's got Chad Goldenfinger Picker coming on Tuesday evening. Yeah, tomorrow night. That should be good. Gonna send you something on IG. All right, cool. Go ahead, my man. Items for the challenge live last night. I've already got enough bids to pay off the items and shipping. Rest is profit now. Nice. There you go. Well, I saw those systems, so I'm sure you made decent money. All you guys had awesome. I didn't check out Sunday's show, so I have to see. Excuse me. Tommy had a dream that I went to the Reseller rally and we went around effing with people the entire time. I was wasted. Of course, I'm not going to fix the work. It was like, yeah. Did you tell us that a couple days back, Anthony? Yeah. Yikes. Wow. See, I need to end and relist more. 6,020. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been ending and relisting some sales. Not that many, not like some people have been doing. I wish I had done more. I've been doing on average like 20 or 30. But yeah, I need to do like a percentage. And my listings have dropped too. Because I keep saying, oh, you know, I'm at like 1850, 1900, pushing 2000. I've dropped down to like 1770 now. So I've dropped to like over 100 and something listings. So I need to get back up there. I always tweak in a little bit, relist. Yeah, just bulk and relist 200 right now. It takes 1 minute. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, just read and relist 200 right now. Yep. Didn't like us, Tommy. Death stare phones. Took our phones. Yikes. Yeah. That's right. Let's end and relist some items. That's a good point. The way I was doing it before was I'd relist the ones that are ending in the, like, because I have items ending every single day, a bunch of them. So I usually end stuff ending in like the next 4 hours and relist that. But that's a good point. I'm doing it backwards, I think. I need to relist items that have been up for the longest, just sort by time. Exactly, all this first. That makes more sense. All right, let's go. Let's do a little searching. End time, start time. There we go. It was all a dream. There we go. Now I've got another song stuck in my head. It's 6 o'clock. That's right. I was just. It's all a dream. It's always a dream for me. Until probably the next 2 or 3 hours. Exactly. Exactly. Word Up Magazine. Heavy D. Was it Heavy D in Word Up Magazine? FD in the Source or something like that. What can I say? And then there's Cameron with Manic Monday. That wasn't the song I was thinking about, but yes, there you go. Every song is a good song. Life is all a dream. That's right. Remember that too. Beetlejuice from the Stern Show. Wasn't he, let's say, a different... yeah, I remember Beetlejuice. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I remember him. Salt and Pepper. It's funny, I heard Salt and Pepper on the radio yesterday. Because I'm too cheap to pay for Pandora, so I just clicked on it accidentally, and I just typed into like, what did I type? 90s hip hop or something. So they came on right away. Is somebody talking about rap music or 90s music? I hear it. Yes, I was listening to a bunch, and I was gonna say something, but I don't know what. Where are you, man? Where are you driving from? Are you driving back from Atlanta again? Beatles, the baddest man. Yes, I haven't listened to Howard Stern the longest time. I did catch a couple clips on YouTube, but it was something about listening to him on the radio on a drive to school that was awesome. It was kind of like, I don't know, underground radio in a sense. Maybe that's just me in the 90s, I guess. Anyone listen to him on the way to school? Like, I used to listen to him all the time on the way to school. Especially when I got rides from whoever. Everyone was listening to Howard Stern back then. It was that or the guy, what was it? I forget what radio station it was. So listen to Howard until you decided to get out of bed. Oh, so you were listening to a decent show until you until my one-man drunk parade showed up. I love the musician Stern brought it. Yeah. Thinks he has a blood disease and is dying. That guy is too paranoid and I mean, I haven't seen him recently, but before he used to sound like he was in like pretty decent shape. He'd work out, take vitamins, and avoid bad stuff. Other than being like paranoid, I don't think there's anything wrong with him. And I think he makes up that paranoid stuff too. I think he's less, I don't know, out of it than he claims. I came from one Tund, traveling to Wakanda. Oh, Wakanda, really? Wakanda for life? There we go. My kids were doing that for 6 months a couple of years ago. I love when he's sick. He whines like YouTubers with no following. Yep. Hey, Tommy, you've got to use that phrase more. I've never heard anyone say it, but I feel what you're saying there. He whines like YouTubers with no following. You need to, I don't know, copyright that phrase. I don't know if you can, because it's got YouTubers in it. Looking for a boost in ratings. Yeah. He's always looking for an edge. Is Leroy drunk? According to him, he is. Zamunda. I don't know. He said he's going from somewhere called Tundi back to traveling to Wakanda. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Is Zamunda somewhere in the mix there? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how far Wakanda is from Zamunda. Technically, I think Wakanda is older than Zamunda. I think the comic book was made in like in the 70s. I don't know. No, I'm saying Zamunda. I'm backwards there. No, I'm right. I think Wakanda's older than Zamunda. Is he singing down under? What do you mean? I have a following. I have 300 people almost. Yeah, you do. I don't even know if 300 people ever said hello to me in my life. Forget about. Click on something my picture is on. Yep. Same here, Leroy. I always wonder where these people, I mean, 300 people, imagine that in a room, 300 people that actually know who you are. That would be scary. I think I'd walk out of the room and run off somewhere. Hi, Anthony, Tommy. Oh, can you all make me feel better about myself? Subscribe to my channel. I have close to 500. All right, hold on, Cameron. You're interrupting my reactivating on eBay, but let's see here. Let's see here. Gravity Goods, Gravity Goods, Gravity Goods. I like the alliteration. And I do like the new, I don't know if I told you, I do like the new sideways little thumb thingy you got there. Very cool. You need to look it up. All right, come on, everybody. Help me out here. I was kidding. Fell in a Tommy trap. Whining my fault. It's okay. It worked. What? We need 70. I don't get 70 people watching my show, though, so you're not going to get to 500 from this show. You might get to 440. I tell people not to subscribe. That's right. Don't subscribe to me, and don't subscribe to Anthony, just because he just said it right there. I hate the S word. Oh, the S word. No, because the problem is that if they subscribe and never watch your channel, you know, I've fallen in that trap before. Oh yeah, please, you know, go here. I'll say it, but yeah, that's what I said, Tommy. I thought he said, I mean, you are close, but my show is not the one that will get you 70 subs. Might get you 7. I can get you 7, I think. If we can get 7 today, then I think I've done my job. Nothing to see. Seriously, I think Leroy is coming back from Zamunda. My goodness. I think he went to hang out with Eddie Murphy, and then he's going to come back. Unless they like dogs and guitar and help me make fun of myself. And it sounds like a good time to me, Anthony. I like dogs. I like guitar music. And you're funny. So 1, 2, 3. No. All right. Well, your link's up there. I don't know how to take a joke. I don't know how. I have. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh. And he's off again. I think there's somebody there. I was going to log into my Clips channel that was failed miserably and subscribe to that. You know what I'm going to do now, Tommy? There's no such thing as a failure, man. Your channel's taken off. What are you talking about? Tommy Bernard. No, where's the Clips channel? Hold on. It's got to be in here somewhere. Uh-oh. Leroy just dropped something.
No.
Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?
Good. No beer, a little coffee. Had computer issues. I was trying to do a little bit at home to make sure Bianca was good and everything, and then I had issues with it.
Okay.
So
wait, issues with what? You walked away. I didn't hear what you said.
Trying to log on from home.
Oh, gotcha. No worries. I could tell as soon as it said that. That's what it was. As soon as it said device, whatever.
I usually log in through my phone and it wouldn't let me.
It's just your internet acting like a Monday. It's a Monday. I think it's a Monday, right? It's a Monday, right? Yeah.
No. It's the day after Sunday, the day before Tuesday.
I always mix those up.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I saw your video Let me say hello. Let me do like you. Let me go into the chat and say hello to everybody.
Okay.
What's going on, Landshock Picker?
You coming back from Fromunda? Fromunda.
From Ramunda. So what's the difference? Did you look it up? What's the difference from Zamunda to Wakanda?
Well, it's two different nations.
But
one is with Arsenio Hall and like
yeah, one's from Living Color and the other one's from Black Panther.
and the other one is from, you don't know where Wakanda is?
It's from Black Panther, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get your, was it Vermirion or whatever it is? They have their, the special stuff you can only get there.
Are they both made up or are they both real cities?
You're asking me? Yes, they're both made up. They're both, one is a comic book made up and one is a movie made up. Well, actually, Wakanda's in both now, so what am I saying?
What's going on, Tommy? Tommy, Paul, Anthony, Carter.
I like Craig's rationale. I'm only 97,290 away from 100,000. There you go.
Oh, he's close.
I like that. That's big think. I can't do the math, but you add a couple digits and then I'm on. Yeah. I like that though.
I'm gonna get some watch hours on Thursday.
Ooh, I need to do the thumbnail. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me though, but I need to do the thumbnail. I'm gonna put that up, and just so you know, Leroy's talking about our marathon. So Cameron's in there. Where's Cameron? He's in here somewhere. Venereal. I think so, or it can be.
Or it's an area of disease. I don't know.
I think so. I'm not up on comic books, so please it's vibe something arium. I don't know. Who here has read or seen or paid attention during Black Panther? Black Panther was a good movie. I liked it, but when it comes to details, I mess them up. Uh-oh, Gone with the Wind. Business talk. Come on, guys. Thrifted a limo at 100K. That's hilarious. I'll be in a stretch Kia. That sounds fancier. Actually, I think a stretch Kia sounds cool. I mean, it'd probably break down, but why not, man? Just outside Philly. Born and raised. I fell down a rabbit hole chilling with a caterpillar who's smoking some hookah. What happened? All right. Nice, Cameron. Good. All right. I think I'm finally caught up with chat. Good morning, folks. So how was everybody's sales? That's what I want to know. I'm just redoing some actives. I just found $9. Well, 9 $1 coins. Yep. And a purse that I pulled from the bins yesterday. I felt like a $1. Yeah, I've never found more than $1, other than I found a 50-pound note, and like, I don't even know what it was. I was going through boxes and I found a 50-pound note, but I've been too lazy. I still have it though. I've been too lazy to go find an exchange of some kind to switch it over, because I know they're going to take a percentage. So I don't know. I'll keep it if I ever go back to England. Hopefully they don't get rid of it by then. Well, they're not on the euro or whatever anyway, so, and they never were, so that's okay with me. I've never found more than one. Did I find $1? Might have found $1. All these people that find like Cameron, he's 9 doubloons. I never find anything like that. $1, I found a couple pennies and a dime or something one time, and some old, I don't know, dirty Tic Tacs. Let's try to think. What else did I find? I did watch this guy one time going through the wallet section at the thrift store and throwing them on the ground when he was done. So I'm like, that's the last time I go through the wallets. He literally just made a beeline for that section. I don't know if it was bags, purses, wallets, and just throwing them on the ground, going through and throwing them on the ground. I didn't see him find anything either, though. Brexit. Ugh. They're going to be paying through the nose. Or have they already started? I have no idea. I'm not up on that. I woke up to 3 sales, so I'm freezing my you-know-what off in the shed as I pack those up before I head out to work. Wow, Cameron. That's awesome that you're doing that before work, too. Good job, man. It's been a while since I made 3 sales overnight. Well, I'm proud of you. Thank you for doing a good job. Did you ever get 3 relists done? I didn't do 200, but I didn't finish though. Hold on. Let me get back to that. That's a good point, Tommy. I never get anything done. What am I saying? I don't multitask well. All right, let's see here. Edit. How many are on this page? 200. All right. Let's just. So these ones are actually from, wow, a lot of these are from 2019. Holy mackerel. Well, this is the first listed 2019. And they are 100% clothing, looks like. All right. Get selected. Good morning, Jennifer.
All right, the agent, the agent is all set. Everything's good. You got the contract, Mo.
It did?
Yep.
Did they give me what I asked for?
A bag of peanuts, 2 free waters, and your time slot that you wanted for the listing live, 24 listing live.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So
it sounds like an elephant at Ringling Brothers there, water and peanuts.
I said, hey, who used to like going to the circus? And then I'll tell you my circus story.
Oh, you have a circus story?
Yeah.
I thought this was the circus.
Yeah, I'm in the circus, but I went to the circus and never came out.
There you go.
So I'll tell my circus story while if anybody's saying anything. So when we were younger, we didn't have, like when I was living with my aunt and uncle, we didn't have any money. So they would never take us. Well, it was just me. They just had me. They would never take me to the circus. So what they used to do is there was a spot where you drive on the freeway, you pull over. It was in the city of Providence. You climb up this hill, and you're under the bridge where the circus comes into the event center.
Yeah.
And you sit there and you see the animals and the people dressed up as they walk into the event center. That's what they used to call bringing me to the circus.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Sales are all over the road. I saw the ball pit, baseball card lot, vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Those I've sold. Those are not staying around. So I don't know what it is about TMNT. It's going. Women's.
He got a bunch of that. He got a bunch of that, but goodness gracious, probably like.
Oh, I don't have that much of it, but I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Even the newer stuff, like 2012, 2015. Is selling. I don't know why. Is there? I think there's something coming out again. I don't know, maybe a movie or something. 2016 and 2020 was the circus. Yes. We won't go there though. It's always a circus. Facebook and Macari hit as well. But I actually sold something on Facebook too. Well, it was a couple days ago. It wasn't today or anything, but it was a girl's bike with a rusted chain. There you go.
Was it a girl's bike with a rusted tire chain?
Yes.
You threw in the tire chains?
No. You mean rusted snow chains?
Yeah.
No. No snow chains are. I'm putting those up on eBay for like $1,000.
Nice.
Bent and rusted.
I feel like I've been talking to everybody all weekend. I've been talking to Jennifer and Paul and.
I didn't even get to my story about what I did this weekend.
So you said you were going to say something. Go for it, because you're going to leave soon, right?
I actually went to Home Depot and rented a power drill, a what do they call it? A hammer drill. And Al said, "You don't believe what I actually put up." Okay, so the guy shows up. The guy shows up on Sunday, right? And he's the guy that's supposed to add. He's basically supposed to partition our yard and add a fence that goes across it.
Okay. And
so we can get a deduction on our insurance. So, and then also it's for the dog. So because they said that your yard is not good enough because so we're not going to let you adopt the dog basically. So he shows up and we have to drill these holes across the cements. And he shows up with his power drill, everything, and he starts drilling, and then his drill goes out after like a minute. So he's all, well, I can come back Wednesday. I'm like, okay, what are we supposed to do till then? So I've got everything laid out, the whole yard's a mess, and he's not coming back till Wednesday. And then my wife comes out and she's like, "You're gonna come back Wednesday?" And then here's the funny thing about my wife. She sounds like she's calm and everything, but if anything irritates her, oh my goodness, it's like she's 50 feet tall. And she'll get right in your face. So she didn't do that, but she kind of just looked at him and said, and then she looked at me, she's all, we could go to Home Depot and get a drill, right? And he's like a foot away from me. He's a pretty, I felt bad for him. Like, I don't know, you don't have to say that. We can just, once he leaves, we can do that or whatever. And then she just said it to me. And then when he left, she's all, yeah, I was just letting him know, don't show up here with the wrong stuff. And then, just say, oh, I can come back Wednesday. At least put it nicely. Like, for me, I wouldn't have said that. I would have said, you know what? Okay, don't worry about it. We'll figure something out. So anyways, he leaves. And she's all, yeah, we're serious. We're going to Home Depot right now. Let's go get some tools. Let's get this done. And she's not kidding around. She's like, yeah. And it's like, maybe 11, 12 o'clock. That he probably left at 12, 1 o'clock. So I had to figure out on a Sunday afternoon where to get a hammer drill from. What the hell a hammer drill? Well, I mean, I saw his thing, so I knew what it was. So I have to drill these holes through the cement, about 20 yards across from the house to the fence. And then we're going to put up another fence, basically. And then I'll get a video of the whole thing. So I have proof. It's on her phone, though. I'll get it for you for Wednesday. So anyways, long story short, I went down to Home Depot. They had one. I rented one. And then you rent like a 5/8 drill bit? I don't know any of this stuff. So I rented the thing and I actually drilled the holes. And it took me like 4 hours to do it. And I actually did it. So I'm extremely proud of myself. My hands are still shaking. And then I nearly took off my foot because I put my foot too close one time.
I've tried so hard to not pick on you.
I know. I mean, I'm sure there's a million things that I did wrong there.
I'm trying so hard not to pick on you because it's funny, Mo. You need to quit reselling and just tape your life. And you're almost getting like Dan now. You're almost getting like Dan.
Dan's on another level. See, Dan
does No, you're on another level. Bull crap. The stories that you tell are just as good as the stories that Dan tells. So I don't want to hear your crap.
It was wait, I left out parts. Hold on.
Listen to this, Tommy.
I walked into Home Depot And within a couple minutes, you walk into the tool section. So I picked up the hammer drill. So I'm walking around, but then I have to attach it to the fence, right? So because the only thing he did is attach one side to the house, but on the other side you got to attach it to a fence, right? So I'm like, how the hell do I attach like this plastic fence thing that I'm doing to the fence? So I'm going around trying to describe to the Home Depot people that I have to attach a fence to a fence, and they're looking at me like I'm speaking another language. Like, what? You want to do what to what? So it took me like half an hour to explain to them that I don't know what it's called. It's a little metal thing that goes around a pole. It's like a pole's there, put a little metal thing around it, and then you drill 2 holes in it. I didn't know what that was called. What is that called?
I'm sorry, I was reading something.
Okay. So it took me forever to explain what that was. And this little lady, and she, like, twice I asked her, and the third time I went, she's like, all right, fine, come with me. I'll walk you there. It's on the bottom row, aisle 15 on the bottom shelf. And then I remember I was looking at, and I looked at like the middle row. She's like, no, not the middle row, the bottom row. She went and she grabbed it for me and she like threw it at me. I'm like, okay, sorry, thank you. At least she gave.
Well, I saw the picture of the shelf that you showed me.
As soon as I walked, okay, that shelf. What the reason you couldn't hear anything? Because I walked into Home Depot and they start playing your theme song. So I'm like, yes, Big Bad Leroy Brown. I'm like, what's
bad Leroy Brown?
That's I like Big Bad better. But anyways, bad Leroy Brown. So I was about to record, and then they start coming on the speaker. And you know how they talk over the speaker?
Yeah.
So they destroyed 90% of the song. And then when they came back, it was the last 5 seconds. So that's what I recorded.
But listen, now let's go back to the fence.
Yes.
And Tommy's giving you a hard time over there.
Oh no, I haven't even. I'm too scared to read the chat.
He's thinking about certain things, and that's how he had a baby. So Mo doesn't want no more babies. So that kind of stuff is done. Mo's done doing that stuff.
Oh, I didn't pay the guy a thing. Oh, I haven't had the conversation with the guy yet about. He said if I paid them, I didn't pay the guy a thing because he walked out fast. So, but he's probably gonna. He's gonna probably come back for something. I don't know.
No, it was way before that. The conversation I'm talking about.
Uh-oh, what did I miss? Hold on. For something new coming out. Weird from. Hold on. Stop payment.
It's under Jennifer. Can we see pictures?
Oh, let me see pictures. Okay. Let's keep working on the drilling. The wife said, if only she knew how to.
Tommy still has that in his brain. That's how he had another kid. I said, no, don't know how to do that anymore. Those days are over.
No, I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
I gave that up. What do
you think? I can't even get up at 6 in the morning because I go to sleep at 8 in the afternoon, 8 evening.
So I'm sorry, I was off a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out. So you had an area that you needed to attach a fence, but you were able to put it on the concrete, not dig holes in the ground, correct? So it'd be on
I had to drill holes through the concrete. It's like 4 inches of concrete. So I have to make like
on the driveway.
In the back, this is backyard.
Yeah. Okay. So what did you do? You put holes in it and then put anchors? Is that what you did?
The bottom of these fences come with like these metal. It's like a 4-inch, like a metal. I don't know what you call it. They call them
anchors. A metal plate.
Not like it looks like a pin, like it's maybe like not even a centimeter wide. And they're at the bottom and they go straight in. And then you put those into a plastic sleeve, they call it, like a little plastic thing. So you drill the hole, you put the plastic sleeve, and then you pop the fence is all one piece. I don't have to do anything with the fence. It's just like vinyl, I guess. And then it has like a metal bit at the bottom of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you had to drill through the concrete to get.
Yeah. That was the hard part. Yeah.
So, So you rented the drill for 4 hours.
Yes. I rented for 24. And then you know me, I'm cheap, so I ran back there.
That's why I said 4 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Leroy knows. I ran back there at like 6:30 at night
He
yesterday.
said the guy told him, well, if you bring it back in 4 hours, you can get it cheaper. And his wife was with him, so he was just like, yeah, we'll get it for 24 hours. But all he heard was 4 hours.
Exactly.
So he ran home, rushed through everything, and brought it back before 4 hours up. Trust me, I know him.
Yeah,
So,
I am.
okay, so you drilled the
No,
holes
Paul got
in.
it right, actually. This is all an audition to be your co-host on your new tool show. So did I get the gig or not?
Let me ask Tommy.
Oh my goodness, this sounds like my interviews where they say, you know what? We really want to thank you for coming in today. You did an awesome job.
So Tommy wants you to go on a field trip to the fence.
You want to go on a field to the fence? Let's see.
After you're done with the kids, come back.
All right, I'll go on a field trip to the fence.
When you
we already annoyed the people behind us yesterday.
Listen, who cares? You can make noises. You got a time thing, right? Is it because of the drill?
That's what I thought. Let me see. I started probably around 3 in the afternoon. It's bright and sunny.
Yeah.
And then we were done in about 3 hours. Took about 3 hours.
You can't annoy them. You can do whatever you want. You want to drill every day.
9 or 10, right? Or whatever, right?
No, you can drill. Your time, your thing is not. And why did they say something? Did they just shut the door loud, or
not to me? Like it was like it's like they're older, so it's kind of like they don't say anything directly. Like an older couple, and the husband was smart. When we were done, the husband came out and said, "Oh yeah," and he was looking over. The fence is not very tall. It's maybe 5 foot. Like
the dog's only 2 inches long. What's the dog? This big?
the dog, yeah, like the dog's as big as my cup of water. And seriously, no, the dog's like they call it a miniature poodle, but that doesn't mean it's like tiny. It's like it's 15 pounds. I know that because it was on the thingy.
I'll tell you.
I think you're right, Anthony.
There's one thing I gotta say.
Yes.
It would have been easier for you to have another child. Because this whole dog thing.
I felt like it gave birth.
Yeah, this whole dog thing is amazing.
I've never had a dog. I always thought it was the easiest thing. When we got our rabbits, when we got the hamster, you walk in the pet car, you say, I want that one. They say, okay, come to the register. You're done. This they want a kid before. They want you to sign off on your next 5 kids. Can I have your bank account, please? You know, and then also we'll call you back in a week and let you know. What the hell is that crap?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into how I felt last week when we were talking about this.
Oh, my goodness. And there's so many, we won't get into it, but there's so many animals, pets, dogs that need a place. And then you got the gatekeepers here acting like they're giving you gold.
Yep.
I've never been to Cali other than Eco Thrift. Let's go. Oh, Eco Thrift. You've been to Eco Thrift? Oh, it's like Costco, but for thrift stores. Those things are big. They're giant. I love. Where's Derek? Derek will tell you about Eco Thrift. Or Matt. That was it. Part-time pickers. That's where he goes all the time. Eco Thrift.
Well, I'm glad that you. So, what do you got left to do with the dog kennel?
I'm a little sneaky here because the whole point of this is it's a charade, not a charade. It's for to take a picture to give it to the adoption people, right? So, one side of it is in the dirt. So you obviously drilling it's dirt, right? So we kind of just put it in there. So it's like stuck in the dirt. So I need to attach still to the fence, the wooden fence on one side. So it's kind of just there. So it might fall over.
So here's the question.
Yes.
Once you take the picture, are you bringing everything back to Home Depot?
Well, I already took the drill back. No, the fence.
No,
okay.
No. Are you bringing all the fence?
Oh, I didn't even tell you about the fence. I didn't even tell you about the fence. So I didn't know, like, when you order these fences, I didn't know that you order it by like pieces. Like, and I didn't understand on the thing it says 12 by 48 piece of fence. So I assumed that the fences were bigger than they were. So when I got one in the mail, like from Amazon on Wednesday, I think it was, or Tuesday, It
You
was
ordered
4
your
feet.
fence.
It was
You
4
ordered
feet
your
of
fence.
fence.
You ordered your fence on Amazon.
Yeah, I ordered my fence on Amazon. You don't do that?
Okay. Here's the problem.
Yes.
You need a Leroy.
Yeah.
Like, you have a wife, and that's great. I'm so proud of you for having a wife. But you need to
Yes.
find yourself a Leroy, a little handyman
I
that
found a
knows how to
Leroy,
do.
but he's on the wrong side of the country.
Yeah, but you need one in over there where you are. You don't have a father-in-law
Believe
or
me,
somebody
try
that.
this. I think somewhere in the back of my mind, part of the reason that we are friends now is because my wife said you need to find somebody that's a little bit more handy than you are. So I said, wait a second, who's this thing? Wait, reselling? Oh wait, he does tools too? Oh my goodness, I hit the jackpot. The only problem is you're 6,000 miles away.
Well, you never messaged me over the weekend. You should have called me, and I would have walked you through stuff. Anything, you know that, Mo.
Yes, I should have.
Just call me. I mean,
I should have.
it's just like a doctor's visit now. You
Yes.
call the doctor. You say, "Hey, doc, how you doing? This is Leroy." And I say, well, "Leroy, what's wrong?" Well, I don't feel well today. I had too many
Oh, I
Guinness
don't feel
last
well
night.
today.
Well, maybe you should take a rest. Maybe you should take some rest and take some Tylenol and then go back to sleep. And we'll send you the copay. And you could have did the same thing. Hey, Leroy, I need some help. How should I do this?
I think I did put I think I did text you, but that was after I was in. I think that was when I was in Home Depot. That's when I sent you that. I think.
Yeah, but call me if I don't answer because I got things. I was making ribs yesterday. I was Chef Boyardee.
You were eating and I was dealing with Home Depot. But I was like, oh, and guess when I was returning the drill, guess what song came on the radio? We're talking about theme tunes here.
He's
Your
a
theme tune's already gone.
maniac on the floor.
Oh no, the Humpty Dance.
Oh,
I told
nice.
you.
So when you went to Home Depot, the Bad Leroy Brown song came on, and
So
the Humpty Dance
nearly like a minute. And what song?
And the Humpty Dance in the same store.
No. The only song I remember from Home Depot was "Bad" by Leroy Brown because it came on nearly immediately. I was walking around, and then it comes on all of a sudden, and then the idiots start talking on the PA, and they ruin the entire song. So I'm the only guy in the middle of Home Depot staring at the ceiling, like, hey, I was about to go find someone. Hey, can you have that guy stop so I can listen to the rest of the song? I mean, but yeah, I didn't do that though.
So I'm excited about Thursday. I know you're going to leave in a minute. I'm excited about Thursday.
I will get a thumbnail. Before we're done here, I'll make a quick thumbnail, and then I'll put it up.
I'm trying to prep all my stuff. I'm going to list today and tomorrow, but I got to prep because I got to get 100 things ready.
Yes, it was the Humpty Dance. I'm sorry. I've been ignoring the chat here. My apologies. Oh, people, you sell on Amazon. I'm sure that you want to thrust your fence from the...
So what's going on with the guy and the money?
I'm probably going to get some nasty calls because the guy was not smart enough to ask for money before he left. And you know me and money, right? So no, I've used the guy before for other stuff. So I'm probably going to end up paying for, I don't know. He'll probably charge me like $50, I'm guessing. Like
what did he do? What did he do?
He drilled 1, 2, 3, 4 holes into the wall of my house and started the fence. And then the second hole was in the cement, and that's when his drill gave out. So the first one was just a regular drill.
How long was he there? An hour?
He spent more time bringing his stuff in than actually doing the work. So maybe 15 minutes.
I would honestly eat the $100 and keep it moving.
I would. I'm going to only because I know, because I used to be in service, so I used to like service industry, I should say, not service. But then, and you know, just going out there, your time is usually, I don't know, 50, 80, $100 just to show up, right? So that's probably what I'm going to give. And then plus he did technically put those 2 metal things, which I still don't know the names of, on the wall. So
it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Oh, so how close are you to Tijuana? All right, I will be back.
All right, guys, I am not doing any shipping today. I do have some stuff I can list though, from the other day. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I love hearing his stories. It's cracks me up. My visit with my daughter Holly is going well, actually. She's a good kid. She plays the role when she's with her dad. When she's with her dad, and me, she she has rules. When she's with her mother, they let her do whatever. So with me, she understands. It's I've always had a relationship with her, so she understands how to. She's a chameleon, so she understands how to play the role. And whenever I call her, she listens. She answers me. If she's in the room, I call her and she'll get up. I'll make her get up just to do something, silly, but just to show her that, listen, you're not staying in the room all day. And then yesterday was a day off. She didn't have to go, and she didn't have to go and hang out with me for, she could stay in the room. So she's in school now. Let's see, Tommy. Yes, Tommy. They have. They have. I I haven't listed since Friday. I listed a few things on Friday, and I normally don't list much on the weekend anyway because I'm doing the flea markets. And yeah, I don't think I sold like four things. What's going on, Tofa? How are you, sir? I know what you guys are talking about, but I don't. I've never seen the whole store. I've seen Matt in there, but they say it is really big. And that is all. Is that like a glorified Goodwill? It's not a bin store, right? It's just a humongous Goodwill, if I hear you guys correctly. Really, Tofa. Looks like Costco. That's huge. That is huge. Did you guys sell a lot this weekend? Did anybody sell a lot of stuff? Nice, Holly. That's cool. Did you make a profit on them? And did you learn anything? Transmission string. Man, transmission spring. That's what this is. This is a Ford transmission spring. It's worth 20 bucks. Crazy. That's crazy. The prices of this stuff. Topher, it will get better, buddy. Holly, that's awesome. I don't even know what a transmission spring is. Tommy, still no promoted listings. I just listed something that still not, I still don't have promoted up there. I'm gonna call eBay hopefully one day this week and see, because I remember you saying, or someone said that you actually might I might have to wait quarterly. So okay, Tommy, I seen your message. Thank you.
Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I was waiting for Leroy to get off the phone there. Nope. I was going to, but then let's see here. I'll wait a second for him to come back. Let's see. I don't know how to flip this camera around. You can only see me, so I have to do it with me in the background. Let's see. This is on my phone, so I've never used this before. Let's see if you can see. There's a fence right there. Let's see here. It starts right there, and it kind of goes across. I don't know if you can even see anything because I can't see what you see. And then this is the part that's not really even connected into the fence. My wife did this as a makeshift thingy. I don't know. Could you see that or not? Wait for Leroy to come back. I can't hear anything. What's wrong with my mic? Let's see here. Nope. And I wasn't kidding about ordering online. That's the thing, that order that failed. So, yeah, that's it. I have a video of myself after drilling. Are they afraid the dog will get in the pool? I think so. Originally, we were supposed to go around the entire pool, but we didn't. It's too much work. And the yard's way too small. It would have destroyed the yard. So, that's my Sunday's work. This is the hardest part, drilling these holes down here. You can see that. That was the backbreaker. All right, I'll be back in a bit. I think Leroy's gone for a bit. I'll be back.